There's a dangerous mistake good employees make. They think sacrifice creates loyalty. It doesn't. Sometimes, sacrifice just teaches people how much they can take from you. And I learned that the hard way. A few weeks ago, my daughter forgot her laptop at home before school. Now, if you're a parent, especially a single parent, you already know the panic. A forgotten laptop today isn't like forgetting a pencil in 1998. Without it, you can't do assignments, can't access classwork, can't function in school properly. So I told my supervisor, Arthur, what happened. And to his credit, he said it was okay. Go take care of your daughter. Simple, no tension, no attitude, no problem. At least that's what I thought. So I left work, drove home, grabbed the laptop, dropped it off at school, then came right back to the office. I thought the situation was over. But this is where workplace psychology gets interesting, because people rarely tell you when they begin reevaluating you. They observe first. They document first. They build a narrative first. The next day, my daughter forgot her lunch. Now, after what happened the day before, I didn't even want there to be a perception that I was abusing flexibility. So I specifically told Arthur, I'll do it during my lunch break just to be fair. Think about that carefully. I volunteered my own lunchtime. I sacrificed my break. Why? Because I wanted to show integrity, responsibility, fairness. I wanted to communicate I'm not taking advantage of the company. That's how loyal employees think. But dark psychology teaches something different. The moment you start over-explaining your fairness, you unintentionally signal that you're worried about perception. And once people know you care deeply about perception, they begin controlling you through it. The following day, another thing happened. My daughter's tennis practice got canceled unexpectedly. So again, trying to balance fatherhood and work, I told Arthur, I'll take her home during lunch. Again, my lunch, not company time, not disappearing for half the day, not abusing anything, my lunch. And honestly, I felt proud of myself. I thought, look at me handling fatherhood responsibly while still honoring my job. But what I didn't realize was this. In corporate environments, intentions matter far less than patterns, and patterns create stories. Then came the text message. I was driving back to work when my coworker Jackson texted me, "Just a heads up, Arthur told me to keep track of your lunches." That sentence changed everything, because now the illusion was broken. Suddenly I realized, while I thought I was demonstrating responsibility, someone else may have been building a case. That's the thing about workplaces. Many managers won't confront you immediately. They won't say, "Hey, this is becoming a concern." Instead, they quietly observe, quietly record, quietly calculate. This is one of the oldest power dynamics in organizational psychology. Documentation creates authority. The person who controls the narrative controls the outcome. And once tracking begins, the relationship changes forever. Now, every lunch looks suspicious. Every absence looks strategic. Every act of parenting becomes time management. That's when I started understanding something darker. The modern workplace often punishes visible humanity, especially for fathers. People say family comes first, but many systems are built around rewarding people who act like they don't have families at all. Then Monday came, and I received the email. "We are switching you from salary to hourly." Just like that. No dramatic meeting, no screaming, no warning, just an email, cold, clinical, calculated. And suddenly all those little moments replayed in my head: the laptop, the lunch, the rides, the tracking. Now let me be clear. I'm not saying taking care of my daughter was wrong. I'd do it again, every single time. But this experience taught me something important about power. Never confuse permission with protection. Just because someone says okay in the moment does not mean there won't be consequences later. That's a brutal lesson many employees learn too late, especially loyal employees, especially hard-working employees, especially parents, because good workers often believe, if I communicate honestly and work hard, people will understand. But institutions don't run on understanding. They run on liability, optics, consistency, control. And once your reliability becomes questioned, even slightly, systems begin adjusting around you. That's what happened to me. Now, here's the darkest part. I actually punished myself trying to prove I was responsible. I sacrificed my lunches. I tried to make things fair. I over-explained. I accommodated. And ironically, that may have drawn even more attention to the situation. Because in psychology, excessive justification often triggers suspicion. Confident people usually state less. Nervous people explain more. And workplaces subconsciously react to that dynamic. So what's the lesson here? Simple. Take care of your family unapologetically. But understand, your workplace is not your family. Your boss may be kind. Your coworkers may smile. But organizations ultimately protect organizational interests, not your personal sacrifices. And if you're a father watching this, understand this clearly. No corporation will remember the lunches you skipped, but your daughter will remember that you showed up. And honestly, that matters more to me now than any title.